What is going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about the most pay-to-win Supercell games. Let's get into it. We will be going by release date from oldest to newest. So firstly, we are going to start at Heyday. Heyday was always a fun game to play, and I didn't feel like it was ever too pay-to-win, because you could always pay for like stuff in the game, but it was only like progression stuff, and since it's a single-player game, you're really just progressing more into the game, and there's really no ending in the game, if that makes sense. So you're paying to progress faster, which I would not consider as pay-to-win. So it's a very low pay-to-win game. Next up is Boom Beach, and I never really played Boom Beach, I only played it a little bit, but it seems sort of like Clash of Clans where you can upgrade stuff with money, and it kind of helps you out, but like you can't upgrade an attack, if that makes sense. Like you can't make your attacks better. You can upgrade your troop levels, which indirectly make your attacks better, but you can't like pay for an attack, if that makes sense. So like you can indirectly buff your gameplay in that, but you can't like majorly buff it in any stupid way like you can in some other games. So I'd consider it a little bit pay to win, but not too much. Next up is Clash of Clans, and Clash of Clans is very similar to Boom Beach, where you can kind of speed up your progression in the game by paying, but it doesn't really help you in attacks. You kind of have to do that most by yourself. You can pay for resources and extra builders to kind of speed up your progression similar to Heyday, but it doesn't really help you in the actual like attacking, and it can help you in defense. It just really speeds it up for you, which helps, but it doesn't really make a difference unless you just want to be better at the game faster, if that makes sense. Next up is Clash Royale, and everyone kind of knows about this one. They're super pay to win, obviously, with the recent updates with level 15, elite wildcards, and the upgrades to the specific troops in different matches, and I forget what that's called, but it really makes the game OP and broken, and certain cards get played on release when they're really broken, and then they get nerfed to oblivion after everyone buys them. It's just super pay to win, and I think that Clash Royale will eventually go down because of it. Once kind of everyone realizes, hey, this is super pay to win, their hardcore people may start leaving and going to different games. So yeah, they're the most pay to win game in Supercell. Lastly, it's Brawl Stars, my favorite game out of all of them. And Brawl Stars has kind of a unique sort of pay to win aspect. You can pay to win in Brawl Stars. I mean, you can use gems, upgrade brawlers, but it costs a lot of money. So if you're actually trying to pay to win in Brawl Stars, it costs a ton of money. Now you can get pretty good offers, and the Brawl Pass is pretty good value as well, but you know, most people can actually afford that. So that's why I think Brawl Stars really isn't that pay to win. Now until the Hypercharge update. This is where it gets a little controversial, because I think that hypercharges aren't as pay to win as people think they are. Now hear me out, okay? Hypercharges really aren't that OP. I have other videos talking about it. They're not as good as people think they are for normal players. For pros, they can be really good, so it may be a little bit of an advantage for pros, but then again, all pros are going to spend the money on it. It's not like certain pros are going to have it. All pros are going to have it, right? For the average player, I do not think that Brawl Stars is that pay to win. However, I do think it is probably under Clash Royale but above Clash of Clans, because with the new 10% update, if you pay to get higher levels at lower trophies, then you're basically giving yourself a 10% buff versus a 5% buff. I don't know if that really makes sense, but at lower trophies you can really be OP, but once you get up to higher trophies and like real gameplay, most people have power 10 or 11 brawlers, which doesn't really make that much of a difference. So I think it is pay to win in certain aspects, but also pretty free to play friendly. You can get pretty far in the game just by being free to play. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think in the comments. Peace out, homies.